Hey guys, Vladimir here with Desktop Makes. Today I'm going to show you how I made these 3D printed floating sculptures. So yeah, today's Tuesday, and if you've been following my channel, you know that I put out these videos every Monday. However, there's been a bit of a schedule shift in my life, so I'm going to have to move these to Tuesdays. Besides, Tuesday tips always had a better ring to it anyway. Okay, the World Maker Faire is this weekend in New York. I'm going to have a booth there, and I wanted to give you guys a bit of a sneak preview of what my project is going to be about. So the theme is these 3D printed or desktop fabricated kinetic sculptures. So I'm still working, I haven't finalized everything yet, but I'm playing around with these designs. So I made these vases in Fusion 360. Which actually gave me a great idea to do a course on just vase designs in Fusion 360. It's a really great software for easily creating vases, and you can get very creative with this stuff. So if that's something you guys are interested, and let me know in the comments below. So I designed these vases, and it's not just going to be vases. I'm kind of playing around with a bunch of different funky sculptures. And I decided I want to make them float. So I ordered these magnetic or levitating magnetic discs from Amazon. And as you can see here, the disc just levitates off of this platform. And what I did was I modeled the little bottom part here, a little hole where it will sit right on the disc. And then I can just put my sculptures on top of that disc and it'll sit there. And since there's no friction, it really doesn't take much for them to spin. So you can see here how, you get this really neat, funky effect. And you can take a look at this other one that I made. This one just seems to spin forever. I mean, I'm in a room with like closed windows and there's no breeze and it just goes on and on. So I've got some ideas here and I haven't finalized it. I'm still working on creating some designs and I'll probably pick like my top 3 and I'll showcase them at the fair. Now, my quick tip for today isn't just specifically Fusion 360 related. It's more in general 3D printing. And that's that when you're printing vases or printing in vase mode, go ahead and swap out that 0.4 millimeter nozzle and go with a 0.6 because what you'll see is it makes a really big difference in how sturdy your prints are. I mean, for example, here's one done with a 0.4 nozzle and you can see how fragile this is. When I transport these, worried that they're just gonna break. I'm gonna get to the fair and I'm gonna drop one, it's gonna crack. So maybe I'll bring like a couple just in case. But now for a difference, take a look at this little one that I did a quick test print just with the 0.6 millimeter nozzle. And that little 0.2 millimeter difference makes a big difference. I mean, this thing is solid. I really have to press hard here to try to get this to move or crack, and I can drop this probably 100 times and nothing's gonna happen. So just a small tweak there that'll make a big difference. And remember here, you don't have to compromise your vertical resolution here, your layer height. You can still print if you want to print your vases in 0.2 millimeter layer height. You can still do that. The only thing you're changing is that thickness of that wall from a 0.4 to a 0.6. And the general rule of thumb when printing with these nozzles is that you can print a layer height that's 80% of your diameter of your nozzle width. So that's going to allow you to even, if you want to print something with a bigger layer height, you can get away with, going with a 0.4 millimeter layer height, or, with a 0.6 millimeter nozzle, you can go as high as 0.48 or practically almost 0.5 millimeters in layer height. I haven't tested that yet. I tested 0.4 and that was fine. So, that way, if you want to print something really big, it's not going to take as long. In fact, so I printed this out. I actually did this one with a 0.4 and it took about 6 hours. But had I done it with my 0.6 nozzle, it would have taken a lot less time if I chose to go with a higher layer height. Plus, you can see how fragile this is. It's already cracked. So just a lesson learned there. I think I'm actually just going to keep that nozzle, the 0.6 millimeter one, in one of my printers just for doing stuff like this. All right, guys, that's my quick tip for today. The sun's actually setting as I'm speaking, so I bet my video is just getting darker and darker. But I hope you enjoyed this. Let me know what you think of this project below. And if you're going to be at the New York Maker Faire this weekend, that's September 22nd and 23rd weekend of 2018. If you're going to be there, definitely come check out my booth at the 3D Printing Village. So I'll be somewhere in the village there. Come check it out, say hi. I'd love to meet some of you guys, and I'll get to show you what my final 3 designs for my sculptures are going to be. All right, I'll definitely do a follow-up video to this to let you know what my display looked like and what was the reaction. You know, was it a hit? I think it will be. I've got some good ideas here. All right, so I'll catch you guys next time, next Tuesday with another video. Make sure to subscribe to see more projects like this and more Fusion 360 3D printing tips. And as always, if you're looking to learn how to design for 3D printing, check out my website, desktopmakes.com, where I have full step-by-step courses on getting you going with Fusion 360. All right, guys, I'll see you next week, or I'll see you this weekend.